And good evening. We thank you for joining us for Action News at 7. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Brian Abel. We want to get right to the coronavirus pandemic tonight and the latest update on cases here in Michigan.
Yeah, more than 8,400 new cases confirmed over the last 2 days. That's a daily average of more than 4,200 cases. 83 new deaths also reported over the last 2 days.
The state keeping a close eye on pediatric cases. Michigan officials say more than 375 children under the age of 12 became infected each day last week. That's 5 more children per day than the week before.
And the state also warning we could see an increase in cases of MIS-C, a condition associated with COVID-19. So far, Michigan has 168 cases, most of those in Metro Detroit.
As for mask policies in schools, officials say 35 districts have rescinded their mask policies since the new state budget was signed. 276 districts do not have policies in place. 222 do require masks. They say they've also determined districts with fewer mask rules during the first days of school saw higher case rates and faster rises.
And we're addressing these new concerns and warnings tonight on 7 UpFront with Dr. Natasha Bagdasarian, Michigan's Chief Health Executive, and we thank you so much for joining us tonight, Doctor.
Thank you for having me on tonight.
Well, first, talk to us about stepping into this role with the COVID surge in our state and the number of cases involving children going up.
You know, this is not an ideal time to step into any new position, but I'm very lucky to be following in Dr. Khaldoun's footsteps. She's really led the path and set such a wonderful example on how to lead this pandemic. Not only that, but I have been working behind the scenes over the past year. So I have been working on the COVID-19 response in Michigan. And so it's not that I'm stepping into an entirely new role right now.
Yes. Okay. So you've been there. Where's the state of Michigan at this point in the pandemic with regard to the Delta variant? Are we leveling off there or still surging?
We are still seeing a lot of the Delta variant. So out of the cases that we've been able to sequence, 99% of those have been the Delta variant over the past 4 weeks. So that continues to be a problem because we know that the Delta variant is extremely transmissible. And so that is definitely contributing to the surge we're seeing.
And the concerns, of course, of the upcoming flu season at the same time as the stage of the pandemic that we are in. What are your observations, Doctor, for what lies ahead and what we can do to protect ourselves?
You know, this is a difficult time because we have a few things happening all at once. Not only have schools reopened fairly recently, but we have colder weather driving more people indoors, including school activities. So it's harder and harder to have lunchtimes outdoors and even recess as the weather gets colder. And then this is also the time where other viruses circulate. So influenza, but also things like RSV, other coronaviruses, rhinoviruses. And these are all illnesses that affect school-aged children. And so what we are concerned about is seeing children who develop infections with more than one virus, or kids who develop significant or severe infections with things like influenza and end up in the hospital, which will place a greater burden on the healthcare system.
So are children your critical area of focus right now for the short term?
I think right now, this is the time for us to really pay attention to children. You'd already mentioned some of our metrics, that 375 children becoming infected with COVID a day under the age of 12. And our 10 to 19-year-old age group is experiencing the greatest case burden right now. So 519 daily cases. It's worrisome. We really have to watch these numbers closely.
Yes, and with the message to parents, residents, all of us heading into the holiday season, what would you say, Doctor?
This is a tricky time because while many adults are getting vaccinated and those numbers continue to look good, we're making some headway, we still don't have a vaccine available for those under the age of 12. And so anyone with young kids in the household, it's really the time to do as much as you can to protect them. I really think that there are things that we have to do as a community to protect our children as a community. And things like wearing masks in public are one of those things, knowing that kids under the age of 12 remain unvaccinated.
Well, Dr. Bagdasarian, we appreciate your time tonight and your expertise going into this next phase of the pandemic for our state.
Thank you so much for having me on tonight.
Thank you. All right, Brian.